cool little 60 piece. That's only the neck though.
Last night a bitch nigga shot a real nigga, but we don't make no diss records, we just deal with it. Plus I be going through a lot, I never talk about it, and they using nigga songs in court, so I can't talk about it. Rap niggas think I'm dumb, like I don't see the play. I let them think they got the ups, then get them out the way. On FaceTime, my brother telling me he shot my mama, telling me to chill, but I know he seen that nigga face. But that's enough about that part. Talking about respect, well it's a must about that part. Playing with my money, well then it's up about that part. Cause when it's time to play ball, don't give a fuck about that part. They know I'm that nigga when they see me. Her man crush been a hater and her little brother won't beat me. Her friend been on my dick since I was passing out CDs. Her baby daddy a mark and her boyfriend probably a weenie. 3,300 on my book bag. Left some niggas in the past, but I don't look back. Shit kinda different, I ain't the man that I was. I seen death in too many forms and I ain't never really shook that. Don't let him rock you to sleep, true colors better believe him. I know that God got me, but I be riding with my reaper. Praying with my kids and even then I got my heater. And I be stepping so hard, this hoes in $1,000 sneakers. Take your bitch when I meet her and you ain't seen her in about 3 days. Knew I was a threat, I passed that stick like a relay. Spin it back to back, it's like a motherfucking replay. Turn your son into a bitch when I shoot, I think I'm D-Wade. Told him I'm a savage, if I want it, I'ma have it. Playing with my lettuce, cook your head like a cabbage. Tell them that I'm rich and I'm solid, that's the advantage. Bitch, bad kids, fresh little nigga, you can't stand it. Tell them big checks, yardsticks, not a ruler. All I smoke is ops and I don't never smoke a hookah. Looking for a blessing that's worth of Jesus and Judas. Tell them niggas game 6, my whole team full of shooters. I slide on a nigga like a motherfucking flip-flop. Pressure on your homie and I promise he a flip-flop. Talking that wooty-woo, something. I know the police listen, so I ain't really saying nothing. I know these niggas envy, they can't manage how they feel. Jealousy's for bitches, you niggas pussy for real. A nigga get the drop and he happen to shoot. First we heal up and get back, we ain't going on the shirt, I swear to God, nigga.
That woo-woo, something. I know the police listening, so I ain't saying nothing. Talking that woo-woo, something. Nigga, cock back and aim and leave you bleeding where you running, swear to God, nigga.
The song's actually really good, and I really do enjoy the song, and I listen to it. And I'll listen to
What's the deal, y'all? What's Trap happening in 10 and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge, though. You're not finna get in nobody's college, though. I was watching No Jumper yesterday, and I saw Adam bring up the fact that Kingpill had, in fact, dissed Young Ant Jefe's hood. And I thought that it was interesting because here we are. I want y'all to see this. This video is from, I had to dig in my archives to find it. Uh-oh, hold on.
Here we go.
Damn it, Scandalous Los Angeles. Hold on. Had to dig in my archives to find this one. Let me go back to where was that? Boom, here it is right here, Trap News Network. And this video that I put up,
an annoying muffin top.
This video I put up about
idiot, but the song's actually really good.
Hold on, this song I put up about a month ago, as you can see. Yeah, man, a month ago is where this song came out. You can see right there that a song came out a month ago. I'm sorry, the song came out a month ago. The video came out a month ago. And this is where Adam22 and Wack are actually dissing the Gangsta Crips and the Fruittown Pirus or Fruittown Brims or any, Fruittown affiliations. I thought that it was interesting that Adam brought that up in front of Young Ant Jefe to put Kingpill in a hot spot. But here's him and Wack a month ago. Mind you, Young Ant Jefe and Kingpill had they 1-2 step like Sierra yesterday. Here this is a month ago, and let's just pay attention to this real quick.
I really do enjoy the song, and I'll listen to it. I cannot stand him as a human being. It's a really good song.
Slide First is actually a good song, I ain't gonna lie.
Sometimes you do have to separate the art from it's a good song to talk to, but then the cat shirt barefoot is with no shoes on. Like, bro, you got a lot going on, bro. I can't stand next to that. Because I stand next to my idiot homies.
Damn, I do talk a lot. Go ahead, bro.
Public and private. They do some stupid stuff, but I stand with them. I can't stand next to baby oil titties out with no shoes on. It's a lot. There has to be a boundary.
On the ops. Now, 25/7 and all that. There are dudes out there that the derogatory term for them is trucks. Another derogatory term, tramps.
So, with that being said, if you could bring up Young Ant Jefe that Kingpill used that word, why didn't you, for the sake of Kingpill and that being your guest, and the sake of just a moral compass, bring up the fact that you and Wack used the word? So let's go back to it.
There are dudes out there that the derogatory term for them is trucks. trucks, another derogatory term, tramps. Basically,
And Wack sits there and says absolutely nothing about this. So again, I get that Kingpill's the one who said it, and they have that whatever. But if the point and purpose was to make content and all that, Adam, why not make the content? You said it as well. Let's keep going.
words that are also used to disparage.
And you see my response, I was just like, whoa, ho, ho. Whoa, ho, ho. Rich Trapper's not going for that. Look, screen even timed out. Look, I start buffering even. Whoa.
For them is trucks, another derogatory term, tramps.
He just dissed Young Ant Jefe whole hood. DW Flame whole hood. Who from Fruitowns? That's where the boy Hito from. But in Fruittown Brims, Fruittown Paru, all that. Yeah, so there's Adam doing that. So let's go to what brought us here, what happened yesterday.
Now, that was a month ago. This is what happened yesterday on No Jumper.
Kingpill, I feel like he's like primarily interested in talking if we're going to be talking about him. So let's talk about this. You took the disses out of the Slide remix.
I knew this nigga was gonna bring this shit up.
Hey, and Jefe,
And look at how Young Ant Jefe immediately looks at Adam like, bro, why are you bringing this up? Look how Young Ant Jefe looks right at Adam like, bro, you good? What's up with you, bro? You all right?
talking about him. So let's talk about this. You took the disses out of the Slide remix.
I knew this nigga was gonna bring this shit up.
Hey, and Jefe, I don't even want to tell you one of the disses that I was in the original Slide first.
So with that being said, you know that it's a disrespectful term because you're telling Young Ant Jefe, oh, I don't even want to tell you blah, blah, blah. But you was just sitting there saying it, bro. You was just sitting there saying, we just saw it. We just saw it. So is Adam playing in Young Ant Jefe's face? Because he acted extremely innocent and oblivious. Let's watch it. Let's see what happened. Because he acted completely oblivious to the situation yesterday. And now here we are today. And yeah, looked like a month ago you knew this information. So, right, let's see.
Ain't doing that one.
Yeah.
Man, you knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
But you took him out.
Yeah.
But there's multiple disses. It wasn't just that one.
I know.
There's
And his version of that word means something else.
Yeah, a lot of my that I was talking about was in my local community, you feel me? But yeah, I took it out to reach a wider audience, you feel me? Just so motherfuckers to play it and be feel like they don't need to skip it, you feel me?
So did this all stem from the conversation that I saw you, like Hit a J3 basically was saying that he didn't think it was a great idea for Bompton G Uno to be on a song that had disses in it that might affect his street situations. True.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
See Young Ant Jefe slowly getting irritated.
That's true, you feel me? I believe that was true, you feel me? Yeah, some shit like that. We was politicking about it, you feel me? It made sense. You know what I'm saying?
But you probably, when you recorded that, you probably weren't expecting it to be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was going to be like your
Man, I
rival.
was just giving that to my audience, you feel me?
This out though, we ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro.
He said, we ain't gonna let that linger on. Let's get back to the nitty gritty. Young Ant Jefe said, let's just go ahead and cut this at the root.
Like, and that's just the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A-Trey on the set. Period. I'm not barring no disrespect from no. Ain't never barred no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said
You know
somebody
what I'm saying?
disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's what I
Topic coming
tried
up about the word, bro.
I tried to read
I'm
in
talking to this man, bro.
Oh, I'm
I'm talking
asking
to him
you,
because the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
Young Ant Jefe is trying his best to maintain his composure in a very extremely disrespectful situation. But I'm not here to talk about that. We already talked about that. I'm here to talk about the fact that Adam is sitting there like puppeteer and puppet master. This just shows factual that Adam be knowing what he's doing. Because I just showed y'all a clip of a month ago of Adam using that word and knowing that it's disrespectful, and now bringing it up amongst two respectable gang members that do what they do from their section. You might not like Kingpill, but he's from where he's from. No, so I'm not going to use this as a chance to shoot at Kingpill or to take jokes or to take stabs at him, because the situation that Adam just put both of these men in could have been extremely volatile. So, you know, and the whole concept of, oh, well, dudes know what they do when they get up there and all that, this one has to be 100% held to the credit of Adam. It has to be. You feel me? Adam22 set up the situation. This isn't people performing in a circus. This isn't black people pandering to a white man. This is Adam starting a fire. This is not throwing fuel onto a fire. This is Adam starting a fire. You knew what that word meant. You got in front of these dudes, and you made sure that that conversation was had because you wanted to have a viral moment at the detriment, at the expense of both of these two gentlemen.
You said you from a community, right? And you said where it was aimed at.
But it ain't this show said though.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay, so we saying the same. So we saying the same.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
We don't gotta talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
For sure.
We don't got to talk about it anymore. But let me take y'all back to this one more time before we get out of here.
Is trucks another derogatory term? Tramps.
He just dissed Young Ant Jefe whole hood. DW Flame whole hood.
But watch how Adam even breaks down how he knows that those are derogatory terms for LA gangs, despite the fact that Kingpill is from Pomona. Adam is going to explain to y'all that, yeah, I know he's from Pomona, but that disrespect LA gangs too. And then y'all just saw him bring it up to Young Ant Jefe, knowing the fact. But let me let y'all hear it out of his own mouth.
Who from Fruit Towns? That's where the boy Hito from. But Fruit Town Brams, Fruit Town Paru, all that. The thoughts and the opinions of Adam22 do not reflect the thoughts and the opinions of us here at TNN Trap News Network. But anyway, like, golly. I'm going to just keep letting it play.
Basically, words that are also used to disparage gangs out here.
Yeah,
but they mean very different things here and there, I guess. So there was a lot of conversations about maybe some of the disses would be muted in the actual song.
You just said them.
And then Wack just told him that's dissing all trays. So again, Wack, this is a month ago. Wack is telling him, hey, look at this, y'all. Let me see. Do it say when I uploaded this? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if we can see when I uploaded this video so y'all can see. A month ago. Right there. You see it a month ago. And Wack is telling him, hey, that's how you diss all trays. That's how you diss all trays. And here you see a month later, he sits down with Kingpill and Young Ant Jefe, and he brings up this conversation, knowing the reality of. With that all being said, man, I can't make this stuff up. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Adam22 tweets free. We go.